Now, on a lighter note, in South Korea, May is a month for family. There's Parents' Day, Children's Day, and so much more. Today, in fact, is Coming of Age Day, when tradition has it that kids turning 20 this year become adults. As part one of a series on Family Month, our Lee Min-sun went to a ceremony for Coming of Age Day and filed this report.
The third Monday of May is celebrated as Coming of Age Day for young South Koreans marking their transition to adulthood. This year, some 630,000 people born in the year 2000 are starting a new chapter of their lives, which was celebrated at the Seoul Donhwamun Traditional Theater. Dozens of youth who are turning 20 years old gathered here to celebrate the coming of age with their families and friends. These celebrations date back to the early 10th century during the Goryeo Dynasty. Tradition would have young men and women take on the ways of adults in their grooming and dress. The men would tie their hair into a topknot and don the traditional horsehair headdress called a jade. And the women would roll their hair into a bun with the traditional jade hairpin called a binyeo.
Our whole family came to celebrate a big day for my son.
I'm glad to be able to spend the day with my family. I also learned a lot about hanbok. I'm looking forward to a happy life with my family. Love you, Mom and Dad.
I hadn't really thought of myself as an adult, since I'm still a student and economically dependent on my parents. But today got me thinking about what being an adult means.
Participants made their own hairpieces and listened to a brief lecture about the history of this day and their responsibilities and duties as grown-ups.
It's a ritual acknowledging that a child has become an adult. It's one way we learn to become responsible members of society.
These adults can now vote, they can drive a car, choose to get married, drink alcohol, or smoke. So events like these are held throughout the country to encourage new adults with their freedom to use it wisely. Lee Min-sun, Arirang News.